Hello and welcome into the Fanspeak Network. I am your host, Justin Bruni. Joining me, as always, is my co-host and partner, Mr. Andrew, the TD King, Rob. Another week up, another week down in Best Ball Summer 2025. Andrew, how you feeling? How you doing?
Feeling good, buddy. Feeling good. Yeah. Just full, balls to the wall in the draft streets as always. As the summer keeps going, so do the drafts. They dropped us a few more today. Got the pit bull, got the poodle, and
I
there's
just
one
saw the
more.
pit bull. That's all that
Yeah,
I saw.
yeah. They dropped three. There's another one. Forget what the other one is now. But yeah, man.
Have you already maxed out?
I did max the Schnauzer. Probably max the poodle, potentially. Maybe the pit bull. It's only 200 to max. Really nice advance right there. Really nice money up top. So that's a nice one. I think that's the one that Meg finished very highly in as well last year. So got to keep on with the Fanspeak, finishing towards the top in the pit bull. Oh, was it the Bulldog she did?
I think Megan was in the Bulldog, yeah, where she finished fifth in the Bulldog. I could be wrong about that, but I thought that was
the other one, as FK is reminding me, is Corgi. That's the single one. That's correct. Thank you.
Gotcha.
I'll definitely be doing I'll be doing the single one for sure. Definitely. But yeah, man.
Folks in the chat here, WJ saying what's up. Jeff T, 'tis not mere speed, but destiny which guideth Devon Achan past ye old ye defenders, Sir Aldrich of Wessex. 1173. That was pre-World War I. Tonight we're doing a draft pre-World War III. Fingers crossed, knock on wood.
Jesus.
Just making sure, we don't get anything dropped on us, tonight. We got some drafts, dropped, hope you guys got your tin roofs, over your head. Appreciate that, Jeff. That was a nice little tidbit there. Hey, neighbor, you have any Dijon? I'm making a sandwich. Yeah, that's a Seinfeld reference.
Might have some Bijan.
Have some Bijan. How about some Dijon? Some seedless mustard.
It was the Bulldog. You were right.
There it is. Right. So let's see. Surprised. Oh, there you go. You had
it. It's not a handout if you have to give money to get the reward. All right. I just want the opportunity to give Underdog much more of my money so that they will give me a little in return. That's all I'm asking for. No handout, just a helping hand.
The deposit matching. Matching. I thought he was referencing those Doge checks that we were still waiting on.
Oh, I got all my Doge checks.
What?
Oh yeah. Are you a registered Republican? You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it on here. But if you're not, that's why you didn't get them.
Damn. Ouch.
I
got to run to the window.
I did.
I got to run to the window. That's funny.
What? Jeff T says, no joke. On my flight back from Kenya, my flight had to turn around because there were missiles flying in front of my plane. I was quite literally in the middle of a conflict. Sheesh. You want it, man? Like, dude, okay. So peek behind the curtain. Like, I like flying, but the takeoff and the landing of the plane always like makes my hands sweat really bad.
That's what makes your hands sweat. You know what makes Jeff's hands sweat?
Missiles.
Missile crisis.
Yeah. So like if I would have been in that scenario, I probably would have just passed out.
Like, dude, I mean, is there like drinks being served at that time? Like,
yeah. They handed him a voucher for a free cocktail. They're like, sir, we're gonna need your nerves to calm down a little bit.
That'd be great. Like, a little, I don't know, a little vodka. Just like give me the hard stuff. Just let it down.
Lol Sumo checking in. My grab Bruni giving off major Jake Gyllenhaal from Jarhead movie. As long as you're not crazy like him. And Who Hames, as always. Sup, fam?
Yeah, haven't had to kill anybody. No
good,
families, no kids.
Yeah, you didn't wreck wreck any kitchens or anything lately.
But hey, I tell you what, I talk with a lot of people that have USAA, and the perks are out of sight. Like, it's wild. I mean, the benefits are there. I mean, there is a cost to loss ratio, analysis that you can run, and if you can pull it off right, you can get yourself a nice little career in the government.
Just said if you hop on a 30-second clock, he will try to hop in. He wants a 30.
Yeah. The 20s were gone, then they were back. They were like, but guys, our rationale, it's there. It makes sense. And I think everybody kind of agreed with it. But then, no, everybody was like, yeah, we don't care. Do as we say.
If you want to do it, Jeff T was in the middle of a missile crisis. I think we can give him 10 extra seconds on the clock.
I'm down.
Okay. We'll go back to the classic. Jeff T, just for you, buddy. We're going 30 seconds tonight, fam. 30. That's an eternity from the 20, but we'll do it for you.
For engagement. There's no, deep deep galaxy braining tonight. No position analysis. We're just diving into a
Just
live
draft, baby. Just draft.
We can cut it up a little bit. We can burn the clock. My cat's already itching to dive into my lap, so 30-second clock. So let's give him all the swings he can get.
Hey, I'm ready whenever y'all are.
Let me just pull it up here and make sure I'm on the 30-second option.
If anybody wants to draft with us as well, when you are, I just saw this comment. That's funny. As long as it's not Donnie Darko. Shout out, great movie. If nobody's seen that, watch it.
Yeah, but he has long hair in Donnie Darko.
Yes, I do think you are correct.
Very fitting flow.
With those extra 10 seconds per pick, I can finish my crocheting.
Nice.
So if anybody's going to draft with us again, going into the BBM streets, and we will go 30 seconds tonight, not 20, not the defaulted 20. So when you go in, make sure you do click the 30 seconds in the middle. That way you can join with us and our boy Jeff T back from Battle Zone. So if anybody is ready,
Battle Zone.
Are you?
I'm ready, but I feel like all this monologuing is just going to throw off the numbers. Get in there.
Okay, well then let's get in there. All right.
Get in there.
I'm counting it down, fam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In we go. 2 more to start. Draft starting soon. Just
mercy.
Like
I think we almost missed it, or at least I almost missed it.
All right, let me pull open said draft here for us and pull it up on the board. Go to the draft and let's see if we have everybody in here.
How many? Go ahead.
We got Steve in the 1.1 spot. I am in the 3 spot. Lulsimo in the 4 spot. Let's see. Oh, what's Jeff? Oh, damn it, Jeff.
Damn you, Jeff.
All right, Bruni, you're in the 12th spot. Anybody else make it in here? Oh, wait. Do we know D. Lutomsky? He's
D. Lutomsky's
right?
is one of us.
D. Lutomsky, are you in the chat? Damn it, Jeff. Oh, my. We did all that for Jeff, and he couldn't make it in.
Steve, do you have a lot of the one? Like I feel like I have a pretty fair amount of Barkley and Chase.
Jeff needed 10 extra seconds to enter. Oh, that's such a good comment.
That's what she said.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, Steve is on the clock. Let me pull open this thing for everybody here so that I'm going to pull open on the big screen. Here we go.
3.
Oh, too many. One too many. There we go. Oh, Jeff.
What are you doing here?
One of us. Oh, am I on the clock? No, I'm just kidding. You know what, man? I got a fair share amount of Barkley. I need to bump up the old Bijan experience. So someone asked for Dijon, I will give you Bijan.
Nice. How many shares of Saquon do you have?
Not sure, but I know I got more than I do. Hold on, let me go to let me just check that right quick for the
check
for
Chase
the good
too,
fam.
I'm kind of curious because I have 3 of Chase and 3 of Saquon.
Let's see here. Saquon
out of 33 drafts. So this is number
Saquon. I'm currently sitting at 12% out of 49 drafts.
How many? What is that?
And what'd you ask for, Chase?
Yeah.
Chase, I got 6%.
Well, what's the shares?
Jamar Chase would be 3.
Okay.
And Saquon would be 5.
Yeah, so that's a really good amount of Saquon. So you're drafting up top.
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, definitely better than last year.
How many BBMs have you done? You said 49?
Let's see. No, 49 BBMs, no. Just fucking 49 general drafts outside of the big boards and outside of the like puppies, the eliminators, all that. Just the regular 2025 season.
All right. Okay. All right.
This is BBM 18 for me, and I am slow drafting 2 as well.
Gotcha.
Yes, I still live in the slows. Still living there.
It's 2. It's nothing crazy. I got 2 slow dynasties going right now.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Okay.
That's different. All right.
One of them's a best ball one. It's pretty nice. I like it. I'm into it.
Nice. 10-4. Jeff T says, "Don't mind me. I'm just swimming in a pool of my own tears that I'm watching from the sideline." Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, buddy. We tried. We did try. Mike Robb says Steve has been drafting for 12 straight hours at this point. Started with candles and now with end with vanilla cake and frosting. Your combo name on Steve's stream earlier.
What the fuck is he talking about? Steve, I guess, knows. He said, "Ha ha." I didn't get the reference. All the candles and the cake and someone's birthday.
Someone's birthday.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like we went really. Except for CMC up at 6. CMC over
that's
Gibbs.
pretty.
Huh?
That's pretty normal. I told you I have CMC ranked ahead of Gibbs.
That's crazy.
Why is it crazy? He doesn't have a David Montgomery in his backfield.
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't have a fucking getting hurt all the time.
He looks really good. He was at minicamp. He was doing his thing. I mean,
yeah, he looks good.
Tell CMC he's bad. I don't know.
I didn't call you guys that earlier, but yes, I've been drafting a lot today, mostly on streams. And of course, your 100 billion slows that you really aren't in a slow draft because you're always drafting. So it's like a fast draft, just never ending.
Steve, are you getting up like in the middle of the night and like making picks 4 or 5 in the morning?
It's like his job when he wakes up.
I'm kind of into that. I mean, that sounds like a good time.
Waking up in the middle of the night and just
sounds like a good time.
I mean, I will
like
if I wake up and like got to take a piss. I'll pull open my slows and see if I'm up and can make a pick.
I love this start, by the way. I've done a couple of starts with the CMC Jonathan Taylor combo, and I really like that when I'm able to come back with like 4 straight receivers or throw in an elite tight end, maybe a little George Kittle in there.
Heard.
Feels good. Brock Bowers, nice little fall. He doesn't usually go that far back.
You know, give me a little Bucky in my life. I haven't drafted Bucky in a hot second.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Trent Williams is the issue I have with CMC at the moment.
I mean, CMC's he's a pass catching back. I mean, he can do it all. If he's healthy, his 18 touches are a lot more valuable than other guys like 24, 25 touches.
It's not that I don't like CMC. I prefer to have Gibbs, Genty, and Henry all over him. Achan's pretty close for me.
Genty is my 3rd most exposed running back. So no argument there. Drafted a lot of them, but now I'm okay pulling up CMC because I also see like his closing line value finishing closer to the top. I think other people, especially more casual drafters, are going to make that connection. Hey, CMC's back. He's in training camp. He's good to go. Oh, they're going to hold him out of the preseason. Oh, everything's fine. Everything's wheels up. Open heart surgery? I don't know, but he can do it all on the field.
The answer is no, you crazy Dutch bastard.
No.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Who's his wife though? Like Dialupa? Who's his wife?
No, I don't think it's what. Yeah,
who's CMC married to?
I think she's like a model, but it's not Dialupa.
I don't know. Also, don't typically see Trey go in the 3rd round. So interesting. Well, you took Marvin, so
yeah, prefer to have a wide receiver there than a tight end.
After the double running back, yeah, that's the playbook. That's the playbook for sure.
If you saw Hayden's and Josh Norris's little thread there, says kind of what the playbook is, you know, for draft wise, like what you should be aiming for. I mean, I think it's pretty basic. Like you should kind of know that a little bit, but they were just kind of like, if you want to win BBM, like this is what you should be doing through so many rounds, which I get.
It should help provide some temperance to some folks because, the guys that think that they can go, 6 receivers straight, through their first 6 rounds or something like that, or, 4 receivers, 2 tight ends, whatever. There's a lot of ways that you could do the draft and it seems like fun and you're feeling like you're being creative and like, oh, wow, this is so interesting. I've never done this before, but it's, greatly negative EV.
Heard.
Those are some good benchmarks that help point out, the guidelines, what to follow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good guideline. I mean, obviously, I think
Mhm.
you should be switching it up, frequently throughout your drafts. It depends on
Mhm.
how the board is going, but yeah, I mean, like it is a good footnote on how you should be building, those teams. But it's not the Bible. It's not like hey, you gotta do this, right? It's a guideline.
Cool.
Also, Jamie checking in, our guy Jamie P Rock checking in. Sup, dudes? He says, "Who's winning?" I mean, come on, it's one of us.
Guy.
Top 2 elites tight ends are falling. McBride in the third is more common. Meg says that she loved Hayden's article in their thread too. Yeah, peek behind the curtain. I actually don't like their pod. I know a lot of people do, and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know. Some of the stuff they say, I'm just like, meh, that's pretty mid personally. But
Whoa. Wow.
I know. And I've told this to Meg before too. She's
Wow.
like, I really like them. I'm like, they just don't do it for me. I don't listen to their stuff.
Very informative.
Yeah, I'm
it's a
sure.
crisp listen. It's a crisp.
Like I would much rather listen to ETR.
Josh has got a great podcasting voice. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's
far better than mine.
Nothing wrong with their podcast. I just sometimes when they say things, I'm just like, I don't really truly agree with like some of their takes on players, and I'm just like why am I going to listen to that if I don't like agree with some of their, a lot of their stuff? Now, I don't think that you should only listen to stuff that you agree with. There's obviously good stuff in listening to things that people bring up that you don't necessarily agree with. I don't know. I never got into their podcast. They're, that's just not for me. And I don't know what you're scratching your head for. You listen to like nothing.
It's true, but I occasionally, I got like a 3-hour drive, and I've thrown them on before. But I do the same thing though. It's just like, oh, I don't listen to anybody consistently, but when the moment's right, I'll throw somebody on. Just tell them how dumb their takes are.
Yeah, I like I like shows. It's just not one of them that I added to the repertoire.
Like stuff. Things.
Huhaim says, I put on Josh and Hayden when the mood takes me.
Mm.
Sure, yeah. Maybe if I was like completely out of anything to listen to, and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll see what they're saying, but like outside of that, that's just not for me.
Oh man, there's no depth you won't go. You're like, it's like the last thing on earth. I might listen to it.
It's okay. It's not like that. Just if all my podcasts I listen to,
podcasts that I listen to, and if that list is fulfilled, I might make room for what? Mm-hmm. Hayden and Josh.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like nice enough guys. It's just not my shtick.
All right, yeah, nice dudes, great guys.
Yeah,
probably pals, real pals,
real pals. Damn it! In my heart, I knew Steve was going to take Cortland Sutton. I was really hoping that he would just make it back to me, but I was like, I should have took him first. Nah, you know what? No, I like Jameson. I'm taking him. I take him for the upside.
Interesting. Gonna try and push Jamar. Gonna push the Jamar Burrow stack there, Steve.
Huhaim says their pre-draft stuff I really like. FK Cooler says I listen to whoever confirms my biases like a real baseball player.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Word to your generation. What are you doing here, guy?
Oh, I can't decide if I want to take a running back or a wide receiver here. Don't really
seems like you're gonna go receiver.
Probably should, though. I do like Chuba and Mixon.
There's been some pretty strong receiver runs here. I would feel like receivers probably bigger.
I'll take Waddle.
Even if it's Jalen Waddle. I would have preferred Calvin Ridley, but I don't know your buys.
I have more Ridley than I do a Waddle.
Fair enough.
Generally go that route.
I think that's like pretty much everybody's general take on Jalen Waddle. Like, well, I don't have enough of him.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's funny.
That's like, also just me, and I think I'm a normal person.
Yeah, and as most people should already know, like depending on what contest you're drafting, your draft strategy should be different. Like if I'm in the eliminator, I would have taken Sutton over Jameson Williams because I like those consistent points over the spike weeks. Because after the first week, you're just beating one person. So it all depends. All depends on which contest.
What's Thielen going there? Like the 140s?
Thielen goes a little higher, yeah, for consistent points, but in like no spike weeks, essentially. Some of those other guys, yeah. I'll tell you what, receivers, everyone must read fucking Steve's article because receivers get left for dead and running backs get taken super quick. A lot of people taking 3 quarterbacks as well. So Steve's article is being shared amongst the community because that's exactly what he kind of wrote up in his article to do. It is wild. I was like, damn it. I thought I was gonna, have a little edge there. No. People doing the same shit. So if you're a person who likes to zag or zig when people are zagging, Eliminator's the time to do it.
If you like a good zag.
Let's see. Jeff T says, I'm pushing Burrow 6-7 every time at this point. He'll be closer to that ADP at contest close. Cooler says, yeah, I was never a buyer in the 40s. Huhaim says, Jeff, I think in BBM you should, in smaller entry, I'm probably just taking him at 5. Fortunately for Steve, 2 spot, maybe a loose cannon. Wouldn't be surprised if he takes Allen, Burrow, and a third QB. Steve said, yeah, he's worried about that guy. Jamie says, funny story. I was a guest on a podcast called The Marvelous Realism of the NFL. The guy needed a Rams fan. I know enough about all teams to fake it, but I had to pretend to talk good stuff about Kyron. I like Kyron. What's wrong with Kyron?
I'm wrong with Kyron.
Jamie, make the case against Kyron in a short version. You don't got to write a book. What's the like? Give us some 3 takes on the why you don't like Kyron at ADP.
Lacks explosivity.
Sure. But
low yard per carry.
Very consistent workload. Love that.
Sean McVay's a good play caller. The workload can be there, but he can still get robbed of the splash plays and, potential spike weeks if the backups can steal touchdowns. Jarquez Hunter seems like he can be that guy. Blake Corum didn't seem like he could really be a red zone threat, but when Corum was healthy, he was getting some little sprinkles. They were sprinkling on some touches for him.
Also, I know we talked about Steve's article for the Eliminator, but tons of nice articles in there. Marathon article brought to yours by Meg as well. If you haven't already signed up for the for the Fanspeak best ball subscription, do it now. $34.99 for the entire year. It is a great tool to have. Nice little reference points when you're going into some of these other contests and just want a little bit of a quick guideline as to how to draft those. Very nice for $35. Go in there. Link in the show description. Sign up today. Let us know you sign up so we can appreciate you always and forever. All right.
Always and forever.
Always and for always. All right. You know what? I got Jameson. Let me pull it. Oh, wait, no. Fuck. Is that by week 8 too? Oh, no. I'm good on the RBs by week 8. All right. Pull up David Montgomery here. Hot second. Ooh. I'm going to guess on who Steve's going to take.
I think it's going to be Joe Burrow if he can get that fall.
If he can, I think it's going to be Joe Burrow, and I think he's going to take Caleb Johnson. If those two fall to him, that's the prediction. Oh, let's see.
Well, I'd recommend you take Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, and
that's just me.
Let's see. Does he do it? Do I know Steve?
Reed or Golden?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe 2. Depends on how he wants to go. But he has 2. Oh, he did say Golden. No, damn. I know he is high on Golden. I also like Golden, but man, I'll tell you what, Steve gets in here with us and he's like, meh, fuck those running backs. He's got 2. I know he's got 2 really good ones. So I wonder how far he pushes it down.
He's looking good. He's looking good.
You know what? I mean, yeah, fuck those wide receivers. Give me Caleb Johnson.
Go up really quick on the board. I just want to see if he had go up. He did though. He did still pass on the Marvin and Jamar week 17 stack there. But he got Chase Brown as a stack and then Jacobs a volume. It's good. It washes.
It's good. So my running backs right now, Bijan, Bucky, Dave Montgomery, Caleb Johnson. Really like that foursome right there.
Yeah, that's a lot this early, I feel like. So you should are you done?
I'll probably be done for a while. I will throw at least one more in there. 2 of those guys have the same bye week, so I will throw at least one more in.
I gotcha. I've got Derrick Henry and Alvin Kamara, but I've got one of the best runners in the league, Lamar Jackson.
That is true. Lamar Jackson, shout out DGen Dads when that comes back. Always cashing us the longest rush. I cashed on that a decent amount of times this past year. His longest rush was always set roughly around 15 yards. That was free money.
Love it.
All right, let's check back in with the chat. They are going absolutely bonkers. Index says Kyron's price go up after his upcoming payday. Great workload, not so good efficiency and draft capital with 2 young players behind him. Yeah, but we saw Corum last year be behind him, and that only really came to fruition when Kyron was out there a little bit. But I don't think the leash is too short. Jamie says, I actually like him this year at ADP, but he went from 5.2 yards a carry to 4 yards last year. I think Hunter kind of takes some touches later in the year to keep Kyron healthy for the playoffs. Tim D says, phenomenal team so far. I love JMO, but I never seem to get him. Thank you. Appreciate you. Also, remember last year, I bet his anytime touchdown a few times and it never hit the time I bet it, so he sucks. Cooler says the 1.2 drafter mostly staying reasonable here.
Yeah, he didn't overload on quarterback, but that was obviously helpful that he went Josh Allen.
That is true. Jeff T says everyone seems to be drafting rationally. That's refreshing. Yes, we don't always get that in these drafts, so that is nice. I do like that. Steve said I had Johnson start as well, but decided to get some more Golden. Okay, all right. So I was on the right path there with you. Dynasty Kyron last year of his contract, and I don't think he succeeds without McVay and won't get 85% snaps anywhere else. Yeah, I mean he's good where he is, right? And outside of that, you're probably right. Steve says, or Jeff T says, Steve, I was going wide receiver after RB in round 2-3. Yeah,
Isaiah Pacheco is simply a cheaper Kyron, in my opinion, if healthy this year.
Steve's team is dead. He didn't take Burrow at 73 on principle. Hartman in the chat checking in. Sup, guys? Sup, Hartman?
Love it. What are you thinking? Go ahead.
I do like what Chargers did there, where he took Baker and then Egbuka. I do like that. He also has Mike Evans, so that's nice.
I've done the Egbuka Baker stack at least a few times.
Yep, I like it. That.
Similar to doing Caleb and Burden.
Heard.
What are you thinking about quarterback here, guy?
Not sure yet. I could take Kyler and then wait a little bit, maybe take Tua and then a late guy. I could double up with Kyler and Goff, who both have week 8 buys, and then throw in a third guy at the end to cover week 8.
Who gave you permission to draft Jared Goff?
Nobody, but I ask nobody for permission.
Well, you better do it quick here, guy.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you will. Maybe the guy that drafted Amon-Ra had thoughts, had some considerations.
Yeah, maybe he did.
Maybe he did.
Maybe.
What is your favorite stack?
Oh no, Losimo. Oh no. Well, Bruni, I'm not going to pull him up, so you're going to get him. But Losimo is about to absolutely bone me here, I think.
Who do you think he's going to take?
Kyler Murray.
Why?
He has Trey McBride.
Oh, okay.
And he did. Damn it, Losimo.
Well, it's like right at ADP.
I know you're in here lurking. Show
it's
yourself.
Right here at ADP.
How do I want to play this?
You just needed him to draft, Jaden Daniels. Didn't happen.
Did not happen. No. You know what? I'll take a little bit of Darnell Mooney here.
Yep, I like that. I think a little fall for him. No.
Stephen WC checking in. Legend himself. Yeah, I think it was a slight fall for him. 8 picks.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, little fall.
I like that.
Losimo hasn't checked in. I know he's in here. Don't you lie to us, Losimo.
He is in here. I saw him. He said
did
something. I'm pretty sure he said something at some point. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember seeing it. Steve. Oh, damn it, Steve. I did not think either one of them was taking another quarterback. That is who I was going to draft second here. Neat.
Looks like you're taking Gopher.
Duh. He has Sutton.
Oh, duh.
Well, that's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here he is. A little wave. Little wave from Losimo.
He's in here. What a guy.
LOL emo. LOL's emo.
I don't even see that on the comments.
Do it. Michael Penix. There's no way that they push Cooper Kupp to me. That would be amazing. Pushing Cooper Kupp 10 picks is still hilarious.
I never would have guessed Steve would take Cam Scatterboo. Man, if Scatterboo for some reason is not good this year, I don't know. We might see the shout meltdown on a sibling rivalry.
It's okay. The Tyrone Tracy guys will save this network. It's going to be fine. We hedged ourselves as a group.
Michael Penis has amazing balls, many are saying.
It's true. I've been seeing that. People keep talking about his balls. Kind of like he's Tua. Like, you remember when people are talking about Tua having the most accurate balls? I'm hearing very similar ball discussion about Michael Penix.
Well, you know what? This might be a good thing for Scatterboo. James Young doesn't like him. He also didn't like Kyron and liked Blake Corum a lot more. We see how that has panned out so far. So are we in fade James Young territory? No offense, James.
I don't know. I don't even know.
He's multi-tabling right now.
Who is?
Steve.
Oh.
Just absolute legend.
I'm still not sure if that means he's playing blackjack or not.
Place your bets, please. I heard the guy has a few shekels left in his pocket, so he might be.
I don't think it's going to happen. I want it to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
Who are you looking for here?
I think it's pretty easy. Oh, got him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark Schmandrews.
Pretty easy.
James said, are you guys buying the Jimmy Horn hype taking over the Thielen role? Probably not.
I've picked up Jimmy Horn in like Dynasty, and I think I might have like a draft, maybe single draft where I've grabbed him. So like nothing crazy for best ball, but a guy that goes like undrafted in Dynasty. So I typically scoop him up.
Heard. Need the Fanspeak stream of
dude, that would be tight.
Draft and live blackhand. Oh, a blackjack.
That would be great. If
Sign me up.
It's not legal to do online blackjack in my state.
Oh, damn. It is mine.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise, I would. That'd be sweet.
Let's do it.
Oh,
yeah.
We could just do it like on payday. We get our Fanspeak payday. We just put it all.
Can we
go to the online roulette?
Can we live two streams at the same time, like on the board here? Like, can I put the board over and also have blackjack on?
No, I don't think so. Would have to know how to do that.
Do we need to do some IRL where we're playing blackjack, but also no, actually, you can't have your phone at the table if you're playing blackjack, so we can't do that either.
Yeah, but other people record you. Well, you can't draft from your own phone.
So you can't draft from your phone. That's the Jesus.
No, we could create it. We could talking to the creator of Best Ball Jeopardy here. We can figure this out. Okay, just calm down. We can do this. What we would do, because you can film somebody while they're at the table. You can't have your phone. Someone would have to tell you what's happening. You'd have to do it by sound.
Do it by sound. Yes. That would be
out loud. It's
Lawsy
an auditory draft.
What's he doing? Okay. Take some Evan Ingram here. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Lord, oh, Lord.
What do I do?
I have a lot of Evan Ingram. I was thinking about actually double tapping Andrews and Ingram, but I just figured I'd stop with Goff and Lamar. What's up with that Bateman pick there, Steve? What's up with that guy?
Ooh, I like Bateman.
Yeah. Why'd you have to do that? You couldn't, try to give me a little push.
Just couldn't push him down.
He wouldn't have made it. But damn, Steve. Damn. Looks like I'm gonna have to take Gesicki.
Now I'm gonna pull. Do I want to do that? What's that? So 6. Yeah, I'm gonna pull Stroud up the board here.
I like Love over Stroud still.
You don't think the Texans throw the ball more than the Packers do this year?
I think the offense is just better. The Packers, I think, just more explosive.
Maybe
offense.
at running back, but I mean, wide receiver for the Texans is tried and true with Nico. I mean, what do they got over in the fucking Packerland?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a more explosive offense. I trust them a little bit more. I trust Jordan Love probably a smidge more than I trust CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud did not look bad down the stretch last year. During the season, not that great, in my opinion. Kind of a, subpar year. So was not impressed with year 2.
Gotcha. Bait man, you mean bait person?
That's correct.
Steve says, just didn't like much else on the board. Didn't want to reach for RB or tight end. Yeah, I thought he would take Kyle Williams, but I know he probably has a fair share of Kyle Williams. So Andrew sniped Steve with the Ingram, which made Steve snipe Bruni. The draft streets always hurt someone.
Snip, snipe, snip, snipe.
It's cutting. It's cut deep.
My cat's back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hear that kitty purr.
Yeah, he's here.
Ah.
Won't leave me alone again.
Oh, got some tight end going here. Good thing you got yours 2 rounds ago, Brune Dog.
Yeah. Pretty much 1 round. But yeah.
You taking Tucker Kraft here?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, because you don't like the Packers offense or what?
No, I just spent on tight end and I only have 4 receivers. I'm kind of breaking some rules here.
Okay. Yeah, well, can't do it. They will not be happy. Hollywood?
Yeah, I took Pacheco, so it'll bring back there. And then, yeah, we'll go Kyle Williams.
Stacked. That's okay, though. I mean, you could have took Love and Kraft.
That would have been my 3rd QB and my 2nd tight end when I only have 4 receivers. So
you know what? Hey, fucking dare to be different, brother.
Again, you can do all that, but as we mentioned at the top of the show, some of the key benchmarks to follow. I've already gone past the red line on receiver, and you're like, keep going. Just
that's right.
North,
send, baby.
Due north. Like, what the hell?
Full send.
I like the way it's shaping up. We got Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Isaiah Pacheco, Amon-Ra, DK, Jerry Jeudy, Josh Downs, Hollywood, Kyle Williams, Mark Andrews.
Kyle.
Okay. Come on, Hollywood. Don't get hurt.
I mean, homeboy in the 2 spot only has 4 wide receivers right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a smart guy. He just took 4 straight running backs. I'm sure he's a real wise person. Yeah, I'm sure he's really wise.
Jamie says, love me some tight ends. You want a reliable one that doesn't pucker up under pressure. Some tight ends taking a pounding and get worn down. So I like stash extra ones on the side.
Like Dalton Kincaid and Mark Andrews.
You can read through that comment. Okay. Just taking 2-2. I mean, Losimo, brother. What are we doing? The absolute
There's no gentleman in this draft.
He has one. Oh, damn it. If I don't do that.
Ooh, Cup Darnold. It's my most exposed stack. It's up there. If Keenan Allen signs with the Seahawks, it's a wrap. It's over. They're going to the Super Bowl.
All right, Matty Shock. Don't do it. I don't think Steve's going to do it. So don't do it.
Oh, Steve's going to do it. Steve's absolutely going to do it. You are done.
Matty Shock. Don't do it. Who'd he take? Jack Besh? Okay. Don't do it. Okay. Okay. So far, so good.
He had Mike Evans.
Don't do it. I don't think Steve's going to do it.
Steve's going to do it.
Steve, don't do it. Oh, shit. He has Matthew Golden. Oh, my God. I forgot about that. Oh, no. Not good, Bob. So not. He does have 2, though. Oh, Steve's a smart man. Didn't want to take 3.
What a nice guy.
Now this is where it's going to get boned, and then I'll just have to
soft draft. Soft draft.
Oh, thank God! Look at that. I love it when a plan comes together.
Soft serve.
Cooler says, are there any receivers you're low enough on where you only take them in stacks? Something like Ayuk comes to mind as a possibility.
I take a ton. He mentioned Cup and Darnold. I take a bunch of Cup and Darnold.
Jeff doesn't like Coleman. I actually don't mind Coleman.
I'm not out on Coleman, but I think, as I've said before, he would be someone that fits that category. That if I'm gonna get him, that's how I would want him. Kind of same thing with Jalen Waddle. Like if I don't have Achane, a Buccaneers player drafted, or Tua, But see, the thing is, like, Tua goes just so late. Like if you wind up taking him and then you can't get him, you don't want to take Tua ahead of ADP. So it's kind of like you want to build him as like your target, your QB2 or QB3 for that stack.
Trying to look up here, like Michael Pittman's a guy that I'm low on. That, I mean, unless it's a stack or a bring back, don't really want to take Pittman. Trying to think, like I'm just looking up the board here. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say, especially like at this point in the year. It's hard to point a ton of fingers. I mean, I guess Diggs for me a little bit. I don't really like taking a ton of Diggs.
He's still a 1, and I think he's someone that's just good for advance rates.
I know. I worry about the heart that he's going to play with. He's on the Patriots. He got the bag. He's out there just passing things out on boats. Like I'm just not sure he's like in it anymore like that.
Things out on boats. What are you worried about?
I'm worried about all that stuff. I just don't know how much heart he's going to give. I'm also down the Rams wide receivers at ADP. I'm not very high on a 37-year-old arm falling off Stafford supporting these prices. I am.
I mean, you're doing is betting on if they will be healthy, but the aging QB has been a kind of a consistent theme as of late. You have Aaron Rodgers playing in his 40s. You've got Russ Wilson, he's 36. Yeah, Stafford's 37, but he just had like not a quarter of the league, but a handful of teams at his bidding hand, offering him tens of millions of dollars to come and be a starter. So, like, if the Giants were so desperate and thirsty for him, I just don't see why we wouldn't believe, like, hey, he's got a year left. Oh, hey, he's got 2 years left.
Yeah, I'm fine with Stafford personally.
It's not bad. I mean, you just don't want to overvalue him. That's all.
Roshan is off the board. Ever so rising. We've tried to. I throw a PSA out there to people to take him while you could at a better ADP.
While you still can. I've also drafted a lot of Braylon Allen. I may have just did that. Maybe maybe without considering how much I already have of him. Also have a lot of Roshan, so really wouldn't have mattered. I feel like that's high for Roshan. I feel like he typically goes after Allen and Dottle. So that person likes them some Row or has some Chicago.
Oh, how are we going to play this here?
Hopefully wisely. Hopefully you don't screw it up.
That is the hope here, brother.
Don't screw it up. You know?
If this guy doesn't take him, I think, oh, thank God he took. I'll take the better Carolina receiver.
What's funny, Jamie, is I just took Roshan in a best ball dynasty league. I just took him at round 18, pick 11.
Nice.
Solid
pick, as the kids say.
Took Dontavian Wicks at the turn. He gets Gesicki. You're lucky. You're lucky, Steve, that I allowed such a thing. Should have taken Gesicki from him. Should have done it. But I had DK, so a little more friendship. Is it a whole friendship stack?
You know what? Let's go a little crazy here a little bit. I'm gonna take both Houston rookies.
Yeah, do that. Get weird.
I like it. Feels
Me
good.
And Steve want to advance. Get out of the way.
What's wrong with doing that?
Try it out. See if they're the next Burrow, Chase, and Higgins.
Bruni, Mike Raub asking you questions.
7 point. No, it's at least a 9.
9. I mean, this week you got a nice little battle this week. You better be able to stump them.
It's okay if they don't get stumped. I don't mind that.
You got the.
I can make it. I can make it really hard, but that's
really
not fair
high best ball IQ players this week.
Yeah, but if I make it really hard for those two, then what precedent does that set?
It says that you know that they are very high IQ individuals, and you want to make it a battle.
Yeah, but then what happens when one of them goes up against like Hartman?
Well, then
that's not to diss on Hartman. Hartman had a very high score, but just like someone random, I don't know.
Yeah, well, then I guess it just is what it is at that point, right? What about if you make it where they have to chime in at the same time, like real Jeopardy between Herzig and Steve?
We play in the streets. Let's make it take it.
Make it take it. Steve says, yes, next couple weeks are going to be fun. Again, coming up Wednesday here, Steve versus Justin Herzig will be a good battle. Be there Wednesday at 9:30. Follow along. Don't give too many of the answers out in the chat. I try to keep the chat in check sometimes, but they're just wild out. Everyone just wants to put the answers in there. I like to see them squirm. Don't put the answers in. You don't know if they're actually looking or not. Don't do it.
I don't think they're looking. They're good.
Really? Mm-hmm.
You think they're looking?
You never heard if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying?
Dang. Were you looking?
What do you mean? I'm not on fucking Best Ball Jeopardy.
You did it. You were the first. You were the guinea pig. You were the very first one.
No, I don't want to cheat, but I mean, I also wasn't playing for anything. It was just for fun.
I'm asking, did you?
No, but I wasn't playing for anything. It was just for fun. You know,
I don't know, Chad. You tell me if he's
something.
You tell me if he's telling the truth, Chad. He evaded that like 3 times. I don't know. Please. I don't know. We'll let the chat decide.
They call me Honest Andrew. All right, modeled after Honest Abe. So
modeled after. Duplicated, but not replicated.
Hartman says, damn, I'm catching strays for no reason. Hell. Yeah, Bruni.
No, Hartman put up a good score. I think he had lost, but he had one of the higher. I don't know. I can't remember, but he had a really high score.
Steve says, "Oh, I don't think we will be watching the chat. I hope not.
No, Steve, that would be cheating. Steve's typically the one that's putting in the right answers in the chat, and then everybody just copies them. It must be right. Steve said it. It must be right.
He did it. He said it. It's legit. Right.
I mean, there's going to be bye-week math, and there's going to be name that stack. So,
2 things you can study before.
And there will be, foreign language best ball.
I'll take my probably last running back there.
Taking applications for the word random, any languages you want to throw out there, chat, Albanian, or I don't know. I really can't write in Cantonese.
What about PA Dutch? Like Kunstmengeflange? Javana Hunkablava? No? All right.
Is that like a lot of A's and H's and N's?
I mean, kind of. You could do like Pig Latin.
Pig Latin best ball?
Yeah, where you take the first letter of the word and move it to the end and add an A. Like Ukfe Uye is fuck you.
What the fuck?
Oh man, you need to get out in the world a little bit
more.
You
need to get on the grass, on the mountains.
God,
you need to get yourself up a mountain, son. Sure, there's touching grass, but have you ever touched grass at 30,000 feet?
Oh, Thornton.
He says, I missed the opportunity to use Vietnamese with PPG. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know why that made me laugh without the
channel
context.
Your inner teen girl, Bruni, and do an emoji category.
What the name that emoji? What player I'm referencing based on an emoji? this quarterback is above QB7, but below QB18.
You could use Swahili. Coolers are saying that the UNC football players were taking fake Swahili classes to boost their GPAs.
Nice.
That's a solid 30 for 30 right there.
That's awesome. I had a class like that in high school. It was called humanities. My teacher didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to teach it. It was like all about these like different histories around the world. And it's like, that's dumb. I'm a US history teacher. I don't know any of that stuff. So we would just like do a worksheet like once a week, and that was like our grade. And the worksheet was done together as a group. And then the other remaining time, which was a lot because it was block classes. It was like an hour and a half. We played poker and watched movies.
Awesome. Solid work.
Watching like fucking Saw, 40-year-old playing cards.
Trying to think if my last pick I want to be a quarterback or a tight end.
Who are your quarterbacks? Jordan Love and
Stroud and Love. And then Evan Ingram and Tucker Kraft. Just trying to decide for the build. Like, is it better to take the third QB here for the maybe extra points potentially, or should I take the safe play of the third tight end?
Well, I think you go quarterback just specifically because of the running backs on those two teams, like Jacobs, Mixon. A lot of red zone touches going out the dough.
Yeah, potentially. That is it's true. It's true.
So maybe you don't have much here. Shock. Some Tyler Shock in your future? Some Shucky.
I don't know. Shucky $5.
Shucky $5 long time. Do you have any Giants? I mean, you can go Russ or Dart.
I don't. Yeah, it might have to be an unstacked QB if I want to take one that way.
Hey, Rich will probably be there for you.
Neat. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know.
Juwan Johnson, naked. Why not?
Shout out Penn State.
My QBs did not need a third QB, so I was good.
Yeah, Goff, Lamar. I feel like you're pretty set there. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
I'm gonna get by. Let me see really quick. Interested in the grades. I like my team.
Steve wins. He can be on the cover of Rolling Stone. Steve says, seems fair. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I should get a best ball magazine going. Best Ball Weekly.
A magazine?
I mean, it could be like a digital magazine.
When was the last time you showed up to one of your drafts with a mag?
Oh man, it's probably been like 5 years.
Dang, it's been a lot longer than that for me, but dang.
I used to like it.
Oh no, it was a good time.
You know what? I might as well just take fucking this idiot.
That was when like people had to be around each other. You know what I'm saying? It was like you want to talk about touching grass. You know, live draft turns into tailgating. You know, it's a good time.
Tough.
This generation just doesn't get it.
If you're going to shout out Penn State, you need Freiermuth and Strange. Don't forget about Mike Gesicki, Jeff, as well.
I have Freiermuth and Juwan drafted on my team here tonight.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, what's up? I think Steve made the pick. You just gotta.
He did not make the pick. 3, 2, 1. He just auto drafting, Steve.
Why you be like that, Steve? We got a drafter review here.
We got a draft review. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Come on, pal.
Let me re-pull up the screen here again for everybody.
Ha! I'm projected one more point than Steve. Ha!
Oh wow, absolutely incredible. Ha! All right, starting from the top, Steve went 2-6. Oh, it doesn't have the last pick. What was the last pick for Steve?
MVS.
Oh, MVS. Okay, so he went 2-6-8-2. Joe Burrow, Bo Nix, Josh Jacobs, Chase Brown, Cam Scatterboo, Rashad White, Austin Eckler, Justice Hill, Jamar Chase, Cortland Sutton, George Pickens, Matt Golden, Rashid Shaheed, Rashad Bateman, and Keenan Allen, and then Brenton Strange, Mike Gesicki, and also MVS.
He just drafted a bunch of my players outside of Matthew Golden and who was it up top? The running back? No, go up. And Cam Scatterbo. That's it. He just drafted a bunch of my guys.
He said that's it. Obviously he has some stacks in here. I mean, Steve's, we don't really have to go through his like, oh, did he stack? Like, of course he did.
I know he got Sutton, and I know he got Burrow.
All his running backs are on different buys. That's nice.
He's got Chase Brown in that stack as well. Stole my Keenan Allen. Stole my Rashad Bateman. No big deal. No big deal. I had reclaimed Mike Gesicki as my own. Told him I was going to take him. Gave him back up. That's fair. George Pickens takes a lot of him. I like the team, but Steve is really good at this, so I expect better at tight end. I'm gonna go 7-5, 7.25.
Yeah, not bad. I mean,
tight ends.
Yeah, running backs are good. Wide receivers, pretty good. Got some shots in here too for some spike week guys. I like that. Tight ends are fine. Hoping that they come into on average 5-6 targets a week wouldn't be terrible.
Look at these crooked ass fingers. Look at that thing. It's cracking.
I'm gonna go 7-6. Not bad. Not his best work. All right, me. 3-5-8-2, CJ Stroud, Jordan Love, A-Rich, Bijan, Bucky Irving, David Montgomery, Caleb Johnson, DJ Giddens.
Really good running backs.
Marvin Harrison, Jameson Williams, Jalen Waddle, Darnell Mooney, Jaden Higgins, Xavier Legette, Jalen Knoll, and Demario Douglas, Evan Ingram, Tucker Kraft. Bruni.
You got to eat up. This lobby chewed you up alive at receiver, my friend. They chewed you up alive. You did get the Kyler. No, you didn't get the Kyler stack. That's right. You got sniped by Losimo. Still got Stroud double stacked. Okay, you're into it. You didn't get Kyler. You didn't get Jalen stacked. That's tough, Andrew. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of liking Steve's team a little bit more, and I gave him 7.25. Hey, buddy, you're preaching to the choir about Evan Ingram, my most exposed tight end. You're not bad at tight end. You're not bad at running back. It's not a great receiver and quarterback. Okay at quarterback. Okay at receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you 7.5.
7.5.
I like you a lot. You're a nice guy. I don't worry at all, Mike Raub. I don't worry at all. I rest easy at night.
Mike Raub, if we go into halfway through training camp and he still is nowhere, that is probably where I will start to be concerned. But
Seahawks, Saints, Chargers, all in the mix.
The Chargers are the only one there that I would like him to go to. All right, Losimo next up. 2-5-9-2. Kyler Murray, Tua. Thanks for taking Kyler from me. Saquon Barkley, James Conner, DeAndre Swift, Zach Charbonnet, Blake Corum, Rashee Rice, DJ Moore, Zay Flowers, Michael Pittman, Quentin Johnston, Adam Thielen, Wan'Dale Robinson, Michael Wilson, Calvin Austin, Trey McBride, Jonnu Smith. Great tight ends.
7-9. Very close to an 8 for me. Very close.
Decent QBs. I mean, obviously Murray's fine, and Tua, as long as he stays healthy and out of concussion protocol, he'll be, fine. I do like, the combo of Barkley Connor here. I also like Charbonnet. Swift Corum, they're Swift is fine. I'm lower than the average bear on him. And Corum really probably won't see a ton outside of an injury to Kyron, but if that happens, that's fine. Wide receivers, interesting group here. I mean, Rashee Rice, hopefully not suspended, hopefully fully healthy. DJ Moore, fine pick. Zay Flowers, pretty decent pick there. Down here, I know why he took 9. Taking some shots on some guys. He has a couple guys here that can get you some steady income essentially. And then obviously the Trey McBride and the Jonnu, that's a pretty nice combo. So overall, not bad. I'm going to go 7.5.
Yeah, the stacking is there. QBs to tight ends. He's got some stacking with the running backs as well. So yeah, 7-9, just short of 8. He got third round Trey McBride with a Barkley draft. So I think that's pretty good. I think that's like really good starting value or opening value to the first 4 rounds.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I didn't see D Lotomsky like in the chat, so we won't do his. I don't know if he's actually here. 2673 for you, Brune Dog.
Mhm.
Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Isaiah Pacheco, Braylon Allen, Nick Chubb, Marshawn Lloyd, Amon St. Brown, DK Metcalf, Jerry Jeudy, Josh Downs, Hollywood Brown, Kyle Williams, DeAndre Hopkins, Mark Andrews, Pat Fryermuth, Jawan Johnson. I mean, great quarterback combo there. Running backs up top, the top 3, very good. You know, I like Braylon Allen a lot. Chubb and Lloyd are just kind of, you know, could be okay fillers for you on bye weeks potentially. Wide receiver, though, I mean, you're very good at wide receiver. I like your top 4 guys here a lot. Josh Downs, you know, Steve and I hit on it on the last show. Josh Downs, very underrated. A lot of first read targets for Josh Downs. So I like that you took that. And then Hollywood Brown, Kyle Williams, DeAndre Hopkins. Nice fillers there for you as well with some good spike week potential on a couple of these guys. And then your tight ends. I mean, you got three nice tight ends who all have touchdown upside. That's a nice build there. I'm going to give you 8-0.
My man.
It's nice. Yeah, it's a nice team. I like it.
Yeah, every now and again.
Every now and again.
Every now and again. Like I said, I don't mind the 12. For a while there, I was getting like those just 1 through 5, 1 through 6s, and it was just like again.
Peanut Punch says, enjoyed the stream. We appreciate
you,
Peanut,
sir.
being in here. Again, if you guys haven't already done so, like the stream, share it with your friends, family, best ball partners, whatever you want to call them around the streets, anybody that you're talking to. And make sure you turn on the notification button so that way you can be notified every time we do go live. Tons of shows every single week for you guys. Show tomorrow, show Wednesday. Do we have a show Thursday? Show Thursday, show Friday, show Friday. Every single day during the week for you guys. Appreciate you guys being in here again. If you haven't already, go subscribe to the Fanspeak Best Ball subscription, $34.99. Read all the good articles and all the contests that you guys want to go into and draft. That way you have a nice guideline on how to draft those straight out of the gate. Beat the competition. Only $34.99 for the entire year. Appreciate everyone being in here. Bruni, anything for the good people?
No, go subscribe if you can. And if you can't, just like Andrew said, hit the button, turn on the notifications. We got content going around the clock here. Steve was streaming earlier. We're going to have more streams tomorrow. We've got 2 on Wednesday, Best Ball Jeopardy, Andrew's Lineup Legends show. We got all the good stuff over here. Come back, stop in, hit the button, follow, turn it on, jump in when you can. Remember when you can't. All right, we're going to head on out. Everybody take care, be well, be good. If you can't be good at it. We'll see you.